Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing this makeup look, and this is basically a whole face of makeup. So this is more of a get ready with me with reviews of new products. I'm going to be using a lot of new products and telling you guys what I think of them, and yeah, give you guys my opinions. So it's basically like a get ready with me first impressions review type of video. So yeah, I really hope you guys like this makeup look, and if you would like to see how I got this very different edgy type of makeup look, please keep watching and we will get right into the video. Okay, so for my foundation today, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This is supposed to be 24-hour wear. I've heard it's a great foundation. So for my primer today, I'm going to be applying this MAC Fortified Skin Enhancer in Illuminator. Liquid corresponds to like the type that it is. Like I know the color correcting one was yellow and redness, something like that. I know there was a couple others, but decided to pick up the Illuminate since it's summer. So I got my foundation in the shade 103 Natural Buff, and I'm hoping this will be the right shade for me. So I'm just going to like stipple it onto my skin, and then if I need to like blend it in more, I'll use another brush or my fingers. So yeah, it seems like a pretty good match. So I really do like the coverage it gives me, and even though I really like the coverage that it gives me, and I feel like even though it's supposed to be a matte foundation, or that's what it's marketed as, it's not drying on the face. I don't feel like my skin feels dry, like with, for example, the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. I cannot use that by itself. I have to mix it with the Face and Body foundation by MAC. So this one feels really lightweight. I actually like it. And I like the finish a lot. Alright, so just to add a little bit of brightness to the under eye area. Alright, so now to add a little bit of brightness to the under eye area, I'm going to apply the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I am in the shade Vanilla, and I love this concealer. I have repurchased this 3 times already, so I'm really loving it. This is like one of my all-time favorite concealers. This and MAC Pro Longwear and LA Girl. So, and I have darkness around my eyes for some odd reason. And now I'm going to use my MAC Prep and Prime Highlighting Booster Pen in Radiant Rose. Going to basically use this to highlight the face as well. So I'm going to add it down my forehead, also where I applied the concealer, chin, and around the mouth. This is the 132 by MAC. So I bought this brush because I thought it would be perfect for like concealer blending. Since it's a dual fiber brush, it's, you know, perfect for liquid and cream products. Something that I like to do to just make my concealer extra bright is I let it sit for, you know, a few seconds before blending it in, and I feel like it really soaks into the skin that way, so it looks a lot brighter than if you were just to like straight away blend it in. So before adding the under eye powder to just set the concealer, you want to go back in with your brush and press it in. Even if you do it with your fingers, even better, because your fingers have warmth and will melt the product right in. Alright, so now I'm going to do what people call baking. So I'm going to use my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm just basically going to pack it onto the under eye area and leave it there for a couple minutes. So you want to pick up a really generous amount and press it on. And then whatever's left on the brush, I just apply it to my forehead right here between my brows. Right, so I'm going to let it sit there. I didn't apply as much as I know some people apply, but I just like to add it to like really set the concealer, and also like it makes everything a lot smoother. So before I contour and do my eyebrows, I'm going to bronze up my face. So I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics Live, Laugh, Love Vitality Face Disc. This is the Vitality Face Disc, and I'm going to use the bronze shade. I'm going to use this brush by Bella Pierre Cosmetics, and I got this in a boxy charm. I'm just going to really bronze myself up. Now the forehead and the temples. So I bought the LORAC Pro Pro Contour palette that comes with a brush. So these are the colors, and all of them are matte except for this one. This one's actually like a shimmery highlight. I do love the fact that it comes with a brush though. I mean, hello, everyone else should have done that. The brush is really good. Now the brush, I don't know how it's going to perform yet. It's a pretty like dense brush, even though it's like a skinny contour. Okay, so I think I'm going to take light contour just because I don't want to like overdo it. So I'm taking light contour, and then for the under eye area, I will use the yellow shade with the light beige highlights. Okay, so I just like really lightly tapped it in there. Now, the test. So I took light contour and it seems to be pretty gray. So I'm going to take medium contour because it seems in the pan like it has a little bit more of a neutral tone. So I'm going to add that. And the brush, I feel like, is good for that sharp contour. However, for blending, I really don't think it would be the best. So if you don't like a sharp contour, you're not going to be able to use this brush only. You're going to want to have a separate brush. When I try to blend it upwards, this brush is just not doing it. So what do you guys think? I think this is where the free brush from Benefit that comes in the box blushes comes in handy, because it is super soft and I love the thickness and how easy it is to blend with this. Okay, I feel like it doesn't blend the best on the hairline, or I'm having trouble blending it. I don't know. We'll just go with it. Alright, so now I'm just going to dust off the powder, the translucent powder, so that I can apply so yeah, I'm just going to mix the two matte highlight shades and press them into the onto the under eye area. And bring it around the mouth a little bit. Just whatever's left on the brush. You go to blend them, they're a little hard. Alright, so for my blush, I'm going to use Blush All Day Pro Longwear Blush by MAC. And I got this at a CCO on 4th of July. So this is what it looks like. I really hope it works with the highlight that I will be showing. And in case you're wondering, this is a crown brush. This is the Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Gilded Honey, and I love it. Okay, so for my brows, I'm actually using a different pencil. This is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power. This is supposed to be universal. Fill them in. Alright, so I did already apply my highlight. I was in the middle of doing my highlight when my camera stopped recording. So, yeah, this is what it looks like. I first applied it dry and then I applied it wet because I wanted to show you guys the difference. But I'm going to just reapply a little bit, even if I glow like a disco ball, just so that you can see what it looks like or how it goes on. So yeah, this is such an intense gold. I love it. And yes, you can see it is gorgeous. And I mean, whatever. Too much highlight. Okay, this is so small. The only downside to this, it's like a tiny little highlight. Alright, so I don't know exactly where I'm going with the eye look yet, but I have this new palette that I actually, believe it or not, I bought 3 months ago and I haven't even used it. Why would I buy something and not use it? Especially a palette this gorgeous. And this is the LORAC Unsipped Gold palette. That's what it looks like. I'm going to try something. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but if it's a fail, it's a fail. And it's just makeup, so whatever. I'm going to try to do like an ombre eyeliner from black to brown to like gray white. So I don't know, I just have this image in my head, but I need to like actually do it to show you guys. This just happened. This has been broken. I mean, I love this Tarte CC primer, but it breaks. Like, it falls right out and it's annoying. But anyways, I'm going to apply that to the eyes, and I will take it all the way up. And I'm going to use this because it's like I'm going to blend it in with my finger. Doesn't really matter what you blend it with. So, alright, so I'm going to set the base primer with Undressed from the LORAC Unsipped Gold palette. And it's basically just a matte skin tone shade, which you guys know I always use. So, ooh, these are super pigmented. I mean, I love my LORAC Pro palettes, but I didn't know if these would be as pigmented. Alright, so since I'm going to do like, or try to do kind of like an ombre, yeah, like a neutral ombre eyeliner, I'm going to start off with the Inglot Gel Liner in 76, and for that I'm going to use the Sedona Lace EB23 brush, which is an angled, I think it's a brow brush. I just dip it in, and so I'm basically just going to try to do the inner third only. Like that. Okay, so now that that's down, so now the next color that I'm going to use is Sienna by Stila. This is the Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in Sienna. Yeah, this is an amazing warm brown, rich warm brown shade. And it will not make your eyes look red, I promise. So, I'm basically just connecting it with a white. And then To blend those two colors, I'm going to go back with the brush and just kind of like blend them. Now I'm going to go in with a black. So I'm tracing out the line first, and I want this to be a little bit more dramatic. So for the part where I applied sienna eyeliner, I'm going to apply Sienna eyeshadow by Anastasia. This is Sienna. And I'm going to basically join it with the black, and that's also going to go on top of that sienna color, and it's going to just really make it intense. And yeah, now going back to the LORAC Unzipped, I'm going to take Unafraid, and I'm going to apply it between the black and sienna. Just packing it on, or pressing it actually. And now I'm taking a little bit of orange soda, and I'm going to apply it just right in between the white and sienna. I just feel like it needs a little bit of that color. Yeah. Okay, so that's what it looks like for the eyeliner. Now I think I'm just going to do a light wash of color. I'm going to mix orange soda with and to apply that, I'm going to use the MAC 122 brush. This is, I believe, a brand new brush, and just look at how amazing that is. It's so long and it's perfect for blending and being really precise in your crease. Alright, so all I'm going to do is connect it from the outer corner of the wing and just blend it inwards. I'm going to use these lashes by Ardell, and they are in the style Edgy. So just the fact that they're like open in between and very like separated is going to let the eyeliner show through. And one coat to the top. So you always want to make sure that you hold the inner corner of the lash for a couple seconds. Not a couple seconds, for at least 15 seconds. Just to make sure that it's on there. And it won't, you know, lift up on the corner. So yeah, first you want to make sure that the outer and middle are perfect, and then you can press down on the inner corner. Okay, so for my lips today, I'm going to go completely crazy. I'm going to use Stone lip liner and Stone lipstick by MAC, and I've just been waiting for an excuse to use this. And yeah, you wanna line the lips a little. I think I would completely wear this in the fall, but right now that it's summer, I wouldn't really wear it in public much. So now that the lips are lined, I'm going to do the lipstick, which is basically the same thing as the lip liner. Lipstick is I actually like it a lot.